Hi everyone, it's Veronica, and I am here with the final installment of Citrus Punch Mondays 2025 with a twist. This is a collab that Audrey and myself, and Audrey is so good all here on YouTube, are crafting again with our citrus based products. So the twist is you add vegetables or flowers, or you can use additional fruit. So we were posting every Monday in June at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, and we invited you to come along and use the hashtag Citrus Punch Mondays 2025. Before I begin sharing what products I use, I want to say a very huge thank you to all of you who participated, and there were quite a few of you, and to all of you who watched and or left comments. We really appreciate the following. It was such fun to do this collab, but it's a whole lot more fun when others participate with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for again watching, commenting, or participating. And of course, you're invited to post again this final Monday. And remember to use the hashtag Citrus Punch Mondays 2025, and we can find your videos. Just Citrus Punch Mondays 2025. Also, I wanted to let you know that in the description box, I have a link to Audrey's channel. I have a link to the playlist that I created for this collab and for the one from last year. So if you want to be inspired, check out those playlists and see what all the amazing, talented crafters have created. All right, so let me go ahead and share with you what I created for this installment. But first, the products. Okay, so I pulled out this paper pad again, Fruit Stand, and it's almost empty. I use these papers from Hobby Lobby. Oh, and these were sheets that I ordered from scrapbook.com. This is called Farmer's Market. This was one of them, one of my favorites actually. That's the back side. Here, and this one. That's the back side of that one. Okay. And this paper pad I recently got from Paper Studio on the clearance. It is called Pastel Rainbows. I used one of the sheets out of there. I pulled stickers from these Happy Planner sticker books, Gardening 1 and 2. These are die cuts from Doodlebug, and those papers were Doodlebug also. Hobby Lobby stickers. These came from Michaels. And dies, I used this strawberry, and this one's called Clouds and Sun from Cottage Cuts, as well as the grass border. Impression Obsession. I don't think this one has, oh, it's called Circle Shaker Frame. Circle Shaker Frame. I've had this for a very long time. This Sizzix die, I used Love Bug. And I pulled out this Fruit Basket bundle from LDRS again. Thank you again, Audrey, for sharing this with me. And I used the largest oval in the Grand Nestabilities, as well as this Fiskars Scallop Punch. Okay, what I created with all of that yumminess was a scrapbook. And I know this glare is bothering you. I have not put a title on here yet, but I'm going to put something like My Garden 2025. But my daughter was determined to have a garden this year in her backyard, and she succeeded. So what I did was took some of the pictures and put them in a scrapbook, or started a scrapbook for her so she can have it to look back on. And it's been such an interesting journey, her doing all her research, joining groups to find out what was the best things to do, the best route to go in getting started, and things that she needed to plant. And I was sitting and thinking, it is so funny to me to listen to all of that, because when I was growing up, we had a large garden in our backyard, and all my dad did was go out, dig up the ground, plant the seeds. We had vegetables. He used cow manure, and I don't mean the cow one from the bag, but that was it. But they are having to do so much to get these gardens going and maintaining them. So it's really interesting to follow what she says. But this is the cover. And I do have the pages in here, so I'm going to take those out because I don't want you to have a glare. All right, so this is the first page, and you get to see a pretty good view. And you see I use stickers here. These are the stickers from the Hobby Lobby set, and that's the Cottage Cuts dies there, and that says I love my garden. That was one of the stickers. And here's the Fiskars, not the Fiskars, the Cottage Cuts grass border. All right, and then on the back page of that, these are some pictures as her vegetables were growing, and I used that Farm Fresh paper as the background paper, but that turned out so cute to me. And here are some of the die cuts from that Doodlebug set. I put this here in case she wanted to do some journaling, but she has zucchini, cucumbers, there's a squash there, she has tomatoes, so that it is coming along very nicely. Okay, so that's the first one, the first set rather. All right, and then I should have had these already out. Not thinking about the glare. Okay, here is one where Nova went out in the garden with her. She loves to go to the garden. She likes to water. She still likes to dig. She's not understanding that the digging process is over, but it was raining that day and she loves a good umbrella. So she was out in the rain at the garden. And this sticker came from the Happy Planner set that says, don't forget to water your dreams. And that's that Spellbinders Grand Nestabilities oval and some of the Doodlebug paper. And then on the flip side of that, these are the die cuts again. I cut some of the borders. And here she has lettuces also, different types. All right, so that's that one. Get these mixed up. All right, and then on the next one, I had to pay homage to the pollinators. So that's where I use the bees and the flowers and love bugs. She can journal here, but just to show you, these are her peppers right here. And I did not do a flip side page. I do have other photos, but I want her to select which photos she wants for that flip side page. All right, and then I guess you say now, okay, you have the vegetables, you have the flowers, but where's the citrus? And here we go. Because I added the lemon and lime, which is the citrus, and she has strawberries growing, and that's that LDRS set again. And this came from the fruit stand paper, take the time to stop and smell the fruit. And I thought that was pretty cute. But that's that page. And the flip page, these are the actual strawberry plants before they started putting out strawberries. And more journaling here and here if she needs to. All right, and then I did not fill up the book because, and the book does come with 10 pockets, but she's going to do a fall garden also. So I figure for 2025, if I'm putting that title on her album, then I need to have both gardens in there. So here is harvest time. And these are some of her vegetables. I think this was the very first time. And then she ended up here with her tomatoes and beans. And those are her cucumbers. And I just put this down temporarily because I actually had placed another order with scrapbook.com and got the puffy sticker, so I prefer that one. And then this is the flip side. In the Happy Planner books, I'm going to have to put glue on that. It had logs, so she can put here what she planted starting out, when she harvested. So I gave her spaces to write all that in. So that is my project. They, as I said once before in a video, they come over on Sundays for Sunday dinner. So she didn't know I was doing this, so I'll give it to her at dinner. So I think she's going to be pleasantly surprised. But it's always good to log what you're doing. Have a journal of what you're doing, so you can always look back. All right, so that is that. And I want to thank you all again for stopping by, watching our videos, commenting, playing along. We really, really appreciate you. And again, if you want to participate, make sure you use hashtag CitrusPunch2025 so we can find your videos and I can add you to the playlist as well. Thank you all so, so much. Happy crafting.